we're making progress. Certainly, I thought our defensive guys moved around better today, particularly at the safety and linebacker spot. A little bit of a mixed bag offensively, and you're going to have that as you go through camp. We're pretty much through installing all our offensive and defensive plays. Still working some things on kicking. We'll have a scrimmage tomorrow. Right now, we're probably planning on a light scrimmage, 42 plays, which is lighter than we've normally been. I think that's an indication we've had a pretty aggressive camp. So we'll get some work to some of the guys that we think need to get work. We'll hold some guys out. Brian Hill was held out today. He won't scrimmage tomorrow, but I think he's okay. It's a precautionary measure. He's just getting tight in his hamstrings. And we'll look at some other guys and let you know. Also, I want to let you know for the first 2 games, Nico Evans will be suspended for violation of team rules, and then Adam Pitapole will be suspended for 1 game for violation of team rules. That's all I'm going to say about that. This afternoon we'll have a light practice. It'll be in spiders, which is a little bit more mental work. And we're ready to go for a scrimmage on Saturday.
Craig, do you feel like going light, going 42 plays or whatever you do tomorrow will be enough of evaluation that what you need for your?
Well, that's a decision that I've kind of wrestled with back and forth, but that's a decision that kind of come to. I've looked at the number of guys that we've got to take a hard look at. Also want to make sure we can go into our first game healthy. And anytime you scrimmage, you expose your team to injury. But there's a balance there. Some of the guys, are pretty veteran senior players. And I don't know if they're going to need a whole lot of work. Other guys do.
So, do you plan to play Lucas Walker in the scrimmage tomorrow?
No. He's taking some reps right now, but he's still nursing a hamstring. We're probably a couple days ahead away from having him go full speed.
How about with Cam, and what have you liked from him, and will you get him some work tomorrow?
He'll get some work. And I think what we have liked, Robert, is I think he's gotten a good understanding of where to take the football and how to get us in and out of plays. He's managed the offense well. While it's his first year in our offense, he's not a first-year player. So there's kind of a balance where he's at mentally. He certainly has taken a passion for his work, and we appreciated that. So we're pleased with his progress, certainly not completely satisfied.
What about where you stand with your kickers, Craig? I know it's
that right now is a mixed bag, and we're going to take a hard look this afternoon. They're going to take some hard work on kickoffs. I think we're okay at punter, but we need to take a hard look at who's going to kick off and who's going to place kick. I think we're inconsistent would be the term at best. We have some guys that have good ability. They can strike the ball, but we just need more consistency.
What have you seen from Eric and Zacha during camp?
He's probably improved more than, I wouldn't say anybody in camp, but he's really progressed as a Mike linebacker. It's a significant change for him. It's the move that he wanted to make and that we had a need there. He does have really good ability to run. He's rangy, but he's never played in tight space before, and that's probably been the biggest hurdle for him. And I thought the last 2 days he's really made some breakthrough.
Saw Tavita in red. Is he a guy? Will you have him tomorrow?
No, we won't have Tavita. He's still coming back with concussion protocol. We anticipate we'll have him back for the first game. So he's still a couple days away before we integrate him back into full contact. But we're starting to get more guys. We had 10 concussions. I mean, we had 9 all last year, and we had 10 in the first week. And so I think we're starting to get those guys back. And he's one of them that we'll look forward to having back.
Well, the secondary, Craig, and we've talked a lot this camp about safety and even at corner, integrating a lot of young guys. Will this be? I know scrimmage is big for everybody, but will that be particularly important there?
The safety position, we're going to take a hard look at who's going to be playing. I think Robert Priester is, proven that he can play at this level. How much work we'll give him may be limited, but Anthony McCransky, Antonio Hall, some of the other guys, it's going to be. Tyrann Finley, all those guys are going to need to get some work. They're playing better. They're more confident. They're paying more attention to detail. Tomorrow will be another step forward for those guys, and those are the main guys that we're going to be looking at.
With Pitapole not being able to play that first game, how does that affect someone like Winger?
Well, it probably sends more of a sense of urgency who's going to be out there playing in the first game. But what we're not going to do is fall camp is about not only preparing for the first game, but it's also preparing your football team for the whole entire season. So, you know, he'll continue to get work.